Call center director speaking. So Cris Carter says that Skip Bayless is exploiting black people when he had Lil Wayne on the show, when he had black co-hosts, is that and the third, da 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 da. So we're gonna listen and see what his dumb ass talking about.
You know, to me, he took advantage of black culture. Like he tried to tap into things like he started wearing a gold chain. He started wearing Jordans on the show. Like, bruh, bruh, I mean, bruh.
He said, bruh.
I'm not gonna lie, like, one thing I always, like, hate is, like, I hate the podcast person when they do the dick sucking. Because, like, the reason why, like, when I fully start my podcast, the reason why it's not going to be guest-based is because it's like, I'm going to combat you at everything you say, especially if it sounds stupid. Like, if it sounds dumb, I'm going to combat you. You said Skip Bayless was basically, like, exploiting the culture because he wore a gold chain. Now, that, like, I would 100% agree with you if the nigga wore a diamond chain that says Skip Bayless, big as hell. Like, when Shannon Sharp bought that 84 chain that was big as fuck, he wore that bitch for like one episode, never saw that shit again. Now, Skip did that for sure. Only chain that nigga wore was on a Friday. The nigga wore chains on Friday that Lil Wayne bought. Nigga, that was small and like nice. He wore a very small, nice piece that said Skip. That was a fire piece. Nigga wasn't exploiting nothing. Plus, the nigga, you know, before I even get started, just because the nigga wore a gift. Let's just say that. And the Jordans, even if he was trying to be cool, the nigga been dick sucking Michael Jordan back since I don't know when. Nigga, stop playing with him like that. That nigga been had Jordan dick in his mouth, nigga. Since the fucking 80s, nigga, since before I was born. Like, nigga, that nigga been sucking Michael Jordan since he came out of fucking North Carolina, gang. Like, I don't care. Like, what do we mean? So him wearing Jordans, like, if that's his favorite basketball player and he dick sucked that nigga that much, it's damn near blasphemy if he didn't wear Jordans. But let's continue.
Nice.
Oh, but back to this shit. You get niggas like this that just want to laugh and get a clip and do this, that, and the third, which I think is goofy. Like, get your egghead ass on. Nigga look like fucking Magneto and shit. Get your bitch.
I can't laugh. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's no way you and Lil Wayne could be close.
Then I hate this part too. There's no way that they can be close. That nigga calls that man his brother. He calls that man his best friend. Do I think they best friends? No. But have I seen multiple pictures of this nigga Lil Wayne at his house and him at Lil Wayne's house and Lil Wayne taking pictures with his wife and him and them niggas all together? Do I think they got hella shit in common? Fuck no. I don't even like, I don't think Lil Wayne even knows that much about sports. I'm sorry if you do. I just don't think they have that much in common. No, but I believe they can be cool. You ain't gotta have something in common with a nigga to be that friend. Nigga, y'all just gotta get along, nigga. Like, y'all just gotta have a relationship to be cool. I don't think they best friends, but nigga, I'm not hanging around a nigga that much for no reason. And I couldn't tell you what song that fucking Skip Bayless heard that he was like, yo, this shit's fire. I love Lil Wayne. I can't tell you what song he heard that he thought was fired enough to put him on there. What I'm saying, I'm not saying like Lil Wayne has bad songs. Like, Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper at a point in time. What I'm saying is, I don't know what song it was that made this nigga a fucking Lil Wayne fan. It could have been any song. Me personally, nigga, I couldn't tell you what song it was for me to make me a Lil Wayne fan. The nigga just could not stop dropping heat, gang. Like, I'm sorry. Now we mad at who the nigga like? The nigga like goats, nigga. We mad because the nigga like goats. And the nigga like Jordan and Lil Wayne. The nigga like goats. I'm sorry, bro. Like, we mad at a nigga for liking the best. I'm sorry.
Like, you trying me.
Yeah. Correct.
And to me,
honestly,
you know, it took advantage and kind of exploited the fandom of African American people.
Honestly, I feel like he's mad because he got clipped off of his own show. I think he was on a show with Nick Wright and he left and then it was never good. I mean, well, no, it was never good for him after that. Because now them niggas is kind of doing their thing. I think he's mad because his show got clipped and he couldn't appease to the people that he wanted to appease to. Nigga, you was up in that bitch acting like Uncle Tom too, nigga.
People, because people show up to support Shannon.
There's some hard ass product glasses though. I will say that.
Support Stephen A.
No doubt.
And then they have to tolerate
hang on.
Up to support Steve. People show up to support Shannon.
Yeah.
People show up to support Stephen A.
No doubt.
And then they have to tolerate him.
Then you know what's crazy? The craziest part about this whole clip is, well, the craziest part about people showing up to support Stephen A. Nigga, Stephen A. has been showing us that he is not for the black people for like the past 2 years, nigga, for the past, like, nigga, since the whole weed comments and the way he feel about shit. Like, bro, Skip been more on base, than touch more on base with black people than fucking Stephen A. And it's not even debatable. We can debate about it, but it's not debatable. Skip is more for the black people than fucking Stephen A. Let's keep it a bean.
Correct.
And he knew that. But, you know, to me, you know, like you have to have a heel in wrestling.
That is facts.
You do.
That is facts.
Everybody like literally can't fucking stand.
Yes.
That was their whiny, screamy, couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. But it's
a lot of the way those shows are developed. I've been in these meetings with these shows. I know the people that produce these shows, people that direct these shows. It's staged. It's staged, and that's why the overall popularity of it.
Once you get a nigga to start talking about the behind the scenes is how you know a nigga money fucked up and how you know a nigga, I'm not saying his money is fucked up, but it's how you know a nigga money is fucked up and how you know a nigga is like been exiled, blacklisted, blackballed out of the whole thing. Because once you start talking about the inner workings of what's going on behind the scene, ain't nobody trying to work with your snitch ass no more, nigga, because why you up in this bitch telling? The fuck is you telling for? Why you crying, nigga?
Has gone down because people can see through it. Like, how can you hate LeBron James that much? If you're just a reporter.
It would just be weird.
Now, I believe he more or less does have a narrative. I feel like that's his, like, MO. Like, that's his, like, disguise. I do feel like that's his character to hate LeBron. I don't think he hates LeBron as much as he says, because how could you hate LeBron as much as you say? Only reason why I'm not fucking with LeBron right now is because he a wishy-washy bitch-ass nigga. Like, I love you, LeBron. You my goat. You my goat. But, nigga, you really tried that shit with Drake. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. That was some bitch-ass shit, nigga. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Love you, but, nigga, that's some hamburger shit you just try to pull. Nigga, take them motherfucking shoes off your page. But, regardless, I just think that was some weak-ass shit. And I feel like you trying... Because since Skip has left the network and his contract is over with, and it's like they don't know where he's gonna go and what's gonna go on. I just feel like you tried to jump on the bandwagon, and you're not the person to be on the bandwagon. Because you already off of whatever you off of, so you don't need to be on the band. Like, it's no band... Like, nigga, if you jumped on the bandwagon, you just jumped on. You can't be the leader. Like, you're not built to be a leader of any... Like, especially of this shit. So just sit in the back, and you should have waited. You should have waited. You shouldn't have been the first one. But, yeah.